marching to new heights of development under the dynamic and young leadership of Dr. Pramod Sawant. A visionary leader, a meticulous administrator, tirelessly working on the dream to take Goa ahead. Goa Ahead is brought to you by the Department of Information and Publicity, Government of Goa.
Hello and welcome. Goa has voted for 50 Zilla Panchayats in the state today. Who is having upper hand in this election that is practically considered as semi-final to the assembly election of Goa to be held at the beginning of 2022, we need to see. Frankly, Zilla Panchayats do not have any powers in Goa. However, these elections are held on party lines and as such have become a prestige issue to the ruling BJP as well as the opposition.
The December 12 polls is all set to be a litmus test for the Dr. Pramod Sawant-led BJP government, which is currently reeling under pressure of public protests. While the opposition hopes that voters will defeat the incumbent government, the BJP, on the other hand, is considering these polls as an opportunity to prove its popularity still exists. Nearly 791,814 voters are eligible to exercise their voting franchise on December 12, almost 75% of the total electorate in the state. The election, which is fought on party lines, will take place for 48 seats. BJP has opened its account after its candidate was declared unopposed in Sankole. In Navelim seat, the poll is countermanded due to the death of one of the candidates. As many as 200 candidates are in the fray. Their fate would be known on December 14, the counting day. BJP has fielded a total 41 candidates, while Congress is contesting from 37 seats. MGP is eyeing 17 seats, while AAP is in the fray in 20 constituencies. NCP has 6 candidates in the ring. There are 78 independents who will try to pick their luck.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी नॉर्थ गोवा और साउथ गोवा जिला पंचायत में दोनों जगह पर भारतीय जनता पार्टी का अध्यक्ष होने वाला है और मेजॉरिटी बहुमत से दोनों जगह पे हमें सीट मिल रही हैं। नॉर्थ गोवा में 25 के 25 सीट हम लड़ रहे हैं और मैक्सिमम सीट भारतीय जनता पार्टी को ही मिलने वाले हैं क्योंकि अपोजिशन में कोई है ही नहीं है। साउथ जगह पे हम 16 सीट लड़ रहे हैं, उसमें से मैक्सिमम सीट जीत के भी हम साउथ गोवा जिला पंचायत पे भारतीय जनता पार्टी का झंडा लहराएगा।
And I appeal to the people, this is a golden opportunity for them to show that what government is trying to do with respect to making Goa a coal hub or double tracking of rail line or cutting of thousands of trees to make 4-lane way or electricity lines. All these things is a golden opportunity for the public to show their resentment towards this government.
We are contesting all over Goa, almost say about 17 seats, whereas in Ponda Taluka, in Bicholim Taluka, and also in Penne Taluka, wherever our candidates are there, will get elected 100%. There are 2 candidates in Dharmadoda Taluka where both candidates will get elected. In Ponda, all candidates will get elected. And in Penne, 3 candidates will get elected. In Bicholim Taluka, 2 candidates will be elected. I personally visit all these constituencies along with my candidates and my karyakartas, MGP karyakartas, and I found that people are against this government.
The Aam Aadmi Party has fielded 21 candidates in Goa. Besides this, we are supporting 4 independent candidates. All our candidates are actively busy in campaigning. During the COVID lockdown, our candidates were on the ground doing the oximeter campaign. Thereafter, we started a dialogue with them on the Visa Andolan. Aam Aadmi Party, the issue has been of electricity in the Zilla Panchayat elections. Besides this, in our manifestos, we are saying that our candidates will work with the people of Goa for developing the local vegetable markets. Besides, improving the primary health center in the villages. Like in a constituency, we intend to have the health clinics in every panchayat.
The elections, which were initially scheduled in March, were delayed and are now being held in December, owing to the COVID-19 pandemic. Unfortunately, the polls have come at a time when the ground reality, at least in South Goa, seems to be against the Sawant-led government in view of growing opposition. Right from kids, youth, women, everyone to the linear projects proposed through the protected areas of Bhagwan Mahavir Wildlife Sanctuary and Molem National Park, and the double tracking that is at the center of the controversy. In the north too, especially in Sattari, the voters are up in their arms against the proposed IIT project. The taluka dominated by Pratap Singh Rane and Vishwajit is going to be a matter of prestige for both father and son duo. Father is campaigning for the Congress while son is a minister in the Sawant-led cabinet. Opposition is banking upon issues like failure to resume mining activities, Madhe River diversion, unemployment. However, BJP is looking for a smooth sailing, primarily due to principal opposition party Congress being in disarray and the rest of the opposition fragmented. It's not going to be very easy for Congress too, as the voters who voted them in power in 2017 have lost confidence after this grand old party failed to form the government despite 17 MLAs. The party is presently left with only 5 legislators, while rest are enjoying power with the BJP. This is practically semi-final of the assembly election slated to be held in the state within the next 15 months. BJP is organized, meticulous and prepared for the election while the opposition is not united and disorganized. People are angry and agitated. This election, although the Zilla Panchayats, can literally show each political party its true place in the heart of Goans.
But what does the ruling party feel? Are they in control? Let's listen from one of the top BJP leaders in the state.
अभी हमारे साथ गोवा के भाजपा प्रदेशाध्यक्ष सदानंद शेख टानावड़े जी हैं और गोवा में जिला पंचायत इलेक्शन का कैंपेन चला है। हम जिला पंचायत के बारे में उससे बात करेंगे। सर, बीजेपी नॉर्थ गोवा और साउथ गोवा में कौन कौन सी कितनी सीटें कॉन्टेस्ट कर रहे हो, कितनी जीतने की आशंका है?
भारतीय जनता पार्टी गोवा में नॉर्थ गोवा में 25 सीट्स है टोटल। 25 से सब 25 सीट पर हमारे उम्मीदवार है और साउथ गोवा में टोटल 25 में से 17 में हम चुनाव लड़ रहे। 17 में से एक जो है वो हमारा ऑलरेडी बीन अनअपोज ऑलरेडी डिक्लेयर हुआ है, तो 16 जगह हम इलेक्शन कॉन्टेस्ट करें। तो मेरे को लगता है कि पूरा नॉर्थ और साउथ वो दोनों डिस्ट्रिक्ट में भारतीय जनता पार्टी एब्सोल्यूट मेजोरिटी में ये चुनाव जीतेगी।
इलेक्शन अनाउंस हुआ और कुछ ही दिन दिए थे और कैंपेनिंग के लिए भी अलाउ नहीं किया था कमीशन ने, फिर भी कैंपेनिंग चालू है। मगर अपोजिशन के लीडर एलिगेशन कर रहे हैं कि बीजेपी के जो कैंडिडेट हैं और लीडर्स हैं वो ओपनली कैंपेन कर रहे हैं और गवर्नमेंट मशीनरी उनको ब्लॉक कर रहे हैं कैंपेनिंग करने से।
ये तो गलत है कि क्योंकि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के जो उम्मीदवार है 22 तारीख को लॉकडाउन होने के बाद भी जब लॉकडाउन हुआ था तभी हमारे उम्मीदवार हो, हमारे एमएलए, हमारे पार्टी के कार्यकर्ता, लीडर सब लोगों के बीच में थे, लोगों को मदद कार्य में शामिल थे। और भारतीय जनता पार्टी का हर महीने में अलग अलग प्रोग्राम पार्टी का रहता है, उसी के हिसाब से पार्टी तो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के आधार से भी लोगों के साथ जुटती है। पार्टी का अलग अलग कमेटियाँ हो, मंडल समितियाँ हो, मोर्चा हो, ये सब गठन हम कर रहे हैं। सो वी आर ऑलवेज विद द पीपल। और वो जो कर रहे हैं कि हम तो लोगों को मिल रहे, मिलने में के किसी ने बंदी नहीं की है ना, तो मिलना चाहिए। ये तो नहीं मिल रहे, वो तो जब उनकी हालत है उनको तो लोगों के बीच जाना है, ये नहीं जा रहे। और ये पूरा आरोप वो बीजेपी पे कर रहे हैं, क्योंकि भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पूरे उम्मीदवार जो है सब उम्मीदवार अपनी इलाके में अपना लोगों को मिलना, लोगों से जुड़ना, ये काम कर रहे हैं। भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लीडर भी अगर किसी, ये तो पब्लिक सभाएं नहीं ले रहे, लेकिन किसी को मिलना किसी ने बंदी नहीं डाल लिया ना, किसी को घर पे जाके मिलना, कार्यकर्ताओं को जाके मिलना, ये उसमें क्या है, ये जो पार्ट ऑफ पॉलिटिक्स कोई भी कर सकता है, उनको भी वो भी कर सकते हैं, लेकिन वो करने के लिए वो घर से बाहर ही नहीं निकल रहे, तो ये हमारी गलती नहीं है ना।
पिछले 2-3 महीने से कोल हो या डबल ट्रैकिंग हो, बहुत सारे इश्यूज़ पे बीजेपी का टिका हो रही है और उसका परिणाम क्या हो सकता है इलेक्शन?
इसका परिणाम कुछ नहीं हो सकता, क्योंकि ये जो एजिटेशन है ये सब एजिटेशन में जितना भी लोग जुड़े हैं इनका भारतीय जनता पार्टी से कोई संबंध नहीं है। ये लोगों ने कभी भारतीय जनता पार्टी को वोट भी नहीं डाला रहेगा, क्योंकि ये अलग अलग पार्टी के जो पॉलिटिकल पार्टी में जो काम करने वाले कार्यकर्ता हैं वो पार्टी के दे आर लॉयल टू देयर पार्टी। ये लोग हो, एनजीओ हो, ये लोग ये एजुटेशन कर रहे हैं, लेकिन ये एजुटेशन का कोई कुछ भी परिणाम हमारे इलेक्शन या हमारे चुनाव पे नहीं हो जाएगा। हाँ, जिनके लिए वो जो थोड़ा प्रॉब्लम कुछ भी है तो हमारे कार्यकर्ताओं को अगर उसका कुछ प्रॉब्लम हो, कोल के बारे में बोलता हूँ मैं, तो हमारे कार्यकर्ताओं को पूरा मालूम है कि उसके बारे में भारतीय जनता पार्टी सोल्यूशन निकालेगी। बाकी का जो प्रोजेक्ट है वो तो नेशनल प्रोजेक्ट है, उसके बारे में जो सिर्फ ये लोग क्या है कि एवरी इलेक्शन जब होता है चुनाव, गोवा का चुनाव 2022 में हो रहा है, सो ये चुनाव के लिए ये पूरा क्या होता है कि पहले उनको माहौल बनना चाहिए कि अगर क्रिटिसिज्म का माहौल होना चाहिए। ये तो हर पॉलिटिकल पार्टी करती है, लेकिन ये लोगों ने ज़रा जल्दी किया।
विधानसभा चुनाव से पहले है बड़ा इलेक्शन गोवा में, तो इस इलेक्शन को आप अपना असेंबली इलेक्शन का सेमीफाइनल मानते हैं?
भारतीय जनता पार्टी हर इलेक्शन को फाइनल ही मानती है, क्योंकि हम ये सेमीफाइनल क्वार्टर फाइनल ऐसा नहीं करते। हम हर चुनाव हम चैलेंज कैसा स्वीकारते हैं उसको वही ताकत से हम लड़ते, और हर चुनाव हम फाइनल जैसे ही लड़ते हैं। लेकिन इसलिए ये चुनाव सेमीफाइनल हो ऐसा नहीं है। हमें मालूम है कि ये चुनाव का इशूज़ अलग है, विधानसभा का जो चुनाव होकर जाएगा उसका इशू अलग रहेगा, लेकिन हमें चुनाव जीतना है, वही हिसाब से हम सब कार्यकर्ता, क्योंकि हमारे बहुत सारे कार्यकर्ता इस चुनाव में लगे हैं। पूरी दोनों जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट है वो दोनों डिस्ट्रिक्ट में भारतीय जनता पार्टी के ही उम्मीदवार चुन के आके मेजोरिटी में हमारी दोनों जिला पंचायत हो जाएगी।
Most political parties are looking at this election as a semi-final of the assembly. They can utilize the next year and improve upon their weaker areas. Today, I have three panelists with me from three political parties that are trying to pose a serious challenge before the BJP. But can they? I have with me leader of the Congress party, Rajan Dimelo, leader of the MGP Maharashtrawadi Gomantak Party, Dr. Ketan Bhatikar, and spokesperson and leader of the Aam Aadmi Party, Surel Tilve. Trajan Bab, let me start with you. When you look at this election, when you look at the electorate, what do you feel?
In my opinion, first of all, this particular Jilla election become a big part. The BJP has played such foul games. Till today, nobody knows what are the do's and don'ts in this election. Whatever happens in their favor, it goes on. If we try to do something, immediately flying squad comes and disrupts the whole thing. If we are distributing cards, we are caught. But they are distributing money, nothing is happening. So the BJP has made this. You see, all India democracy has been finished by the BJP. And these people are just following the same thing. They do not want anything to function as per rules. The rules are made for them to make and break it. But when it is for us, we are immediately brought to books. So therefore, this election, this Zilla Panchayat is a part.
Ketan, very frank question. You are a part of this government till the three were leaders out of the cabinet. How are you going to convince the electorate that you are really trying to take on the BJP when you have been part of their cabinet, you have been all along throughout them? How do you justify that?
See, there are two things. One is Sudhin Dholikar, our leader, has not left the party with all the offers what he got. And people, especially in Punda Taluka, knows what he is. People have seen my vocal work against the government, which will continue. And I think my work has been spoken that where people understand where we have reached, what we have done. And now about convincing people know that finally half of the Congress has joined BJP. And finally, giving your vote for Congress is also like giving your vote for BJP at this moment of time. Till Congress comes up with some good leadership, because if you have seen now their own
But
MLA.
Ketan, it can also be argued that whenever you have been voted, you have been given 2 seats or you have been given 3 seats, you have just seen which major party is coming to power and you have sided with them.
Now MGP is flooded with young and good blood, and I feel if Congress and in futuristic course of time MGP go together or individually also they fight together, it will be a huge thing and we can really disseminate BJP with it. Only thing I think we need to sit and discuss it now itself before waiting for too long or waiting for the end moment of time.
Surel, tell me one thing. I frankly believe Aam Aadmi Party started gathering steam probably in last 3 months. But when this election process was actually happening in February and March, you guys, yes, you fielded some candidates, but your seriousness level was not that much as it is now. How are you looking at that election? Because this election also, the process has happened pre-COVID and the voting is happening post-COVID.
Yes, we were there on the ground for the entire time because we conducted oximeter drive and we visited almost 2 lakhs plus houses all over Goa. Our entire team was there distributing essentials to the during the lockdown period. Thereafter, we conducted Vees Andolan and we had corner meetings. We started corner meetings in different constituencies, different areas, and we were getting tremendous support from all over Goa. Our meetings were being attended by almost 200 plus people, and there were around 70, 80 people joining each meeting, joining our party. So we were there on the ground this entire time. Yes, the process has started before COVID, but we did not left our electorate. We were there present in the constituencies, and we believe that people will vote for us looking into our work.
Rajan Bab, tell me one thing. Are you guys in any position to take on the BJP right now, and why do you think that people are going to side with you?
See, the fact, the way you are looking at it, the fragmentation has been always there. And what you say, the Congress is behaving, it's absolutely wrong. If some members who out of greed, just like the MGP leaders who fought against the BJP and joined hands with them in the 2000s, where was Congress in 2017? From where did it go to right up to 18? So from 7, we reached to 18. So please don't underestimate, because some people from us, as Ketan Bhatikar says, their leaders did not go. Out of 3, 2 went. First 3 or all 3 had honeymoon with the BJP. The Congress did not have honeymoon with them. Congress is the only party that has not had honeymoon with the BJP. And I believe, sincerely, it is the people who would like to vote for us may not come out. Okay. Out of the fear. Out of the fear of COVID. Whereas the BJP has kept its workers with money to take people to the booth, which we don't have. I'm making this very clear.
So are you saying that if you give money to the people, they are not afraid of COVID?
Naturally, no. When you are going to pay me, and also assure if anything goes wrong, they will take care.
Okay. Ketan, very frankly, Congress is saying they are more trustworthy than the MGP. However, my question is very simple. Such kind of fragmentation, all of you contesting number of seats, can you really pose a challenge to the united BJP?
I will tell you one thing. The results in ZP will show what MGP stands for. One thing. Second thing, what Rajan Bab says, he needs to repair his own house rather than blaming the MGP. Because whatever said and done, our leader is still there. Their own leaders are fighting even now after having 5 MLAs. When they had 17 MLAs, when they had supported Rohan Kaute, it was a failure of Congress government till the end date that they could not form the government. Your own leaders like Praful Patel and Digvijay Singh has said that it was not the Goa forward who did the mistake, but it was the Congress who did the mistake. They could not find a single leader. Second, your own leader Babu Kavadekar, who was made the leader of the house, went away leaving Congress. Now Ravi Naik is blaming Digambar Kamath and Girish Chodankar when he's being MLA. Your own Girish Chodankar as a president is saying that Ravi Naik, they will never give the ticket. He's disowned as a MLA. So first repair your own house, then go and talk to Sudhin Doikar. Because if even those 2 MLAs who have left MGP's strength and vote bank will never get reduced. So it is not. Now 1 second. The only thing is, let's stop the infighting. As a youth, I'm telling you. Let's stop the infighting. And first of all, Congress needs to know one thing, which is my request to you and Rajan Bab. They need to declare their candidates at least 3 months advance. And they should not wait for screening coming from Mrs. Gandhi 15 days before, and then half of the party people leave them and go away.
Okay, Ketan, good points, fair points. Surel, what do you want to say? Because one thing, there are opposition parties, even Ketan Batikar eventually says that if Congress does not have its house in order, we need to come together, have a proper strategy. Whereas Aam Aadmi Party is clearly positioning itself as an alternative to the BJP as well as the Congress and the other opposition parties. Do you think you can really mount a very, very sizable competition to BJP, or you will end up dividing the anti-BJP space?
No, not at all. First of all, may I go back? It was MGP who was having honeymoon with BJP and Congress also. If you see their track record, they are having a honeymoon with all these parties. Now, coming to your question, we have fielded almost 21 candidates, 14 in South Goa and 7 in North Goa. In spite of this, we supported 2 independent candidates during the time of nomination, plus 3 more candidates have joined us after we started our Vees Andolan. So people are favoring, people are searching for change, people want an alternative, and
Will you be responsible for dividing the anti-BJP space?
not at all, not at all, because voting for Congress is voting for BJP, and voting for MGP is like voting for Congress or BJP.
Rajan Bab, tell me one thing, final comments. Very simple. Do you think that the opposition should be united, or do you think that there is no way all of you can come together on a common plank?
See, this talks about opposition being united is just on paper. You see, the fact is that Congress is the main opposition, and Congress is going to sweep the polls in the coming assembly election, provided it follows a proper democratic procedure with rules and regulations.
Rajan Bab, my question is very simple. Should the opposition be united, or you guys cannot come together on any common plank?
How do you get united? You tell me this, with people who have ditched you, people who have lost the credibility in the eyes of people. We will lose our own bank.
Okay.
If I start hobnobbing with people who have ditched us very badly, that means I am prepared to do and sleep with anybody for the sake of power.
Okay. Ketan, do you believe that the opposition should be united, or this same thing what we are seeing in this debate is going to continue?
See, one thing I agree about Surel Tirve is people and voters are smart enough that nobody can divide vote. People who do good work, they will get the vote. Yes, for me, yes, opposition should be united if you want a good government to come in coming year. Or there will be a lot of votes which will be going away here and there, and you don't know what is going to happen.
He just now, Ketan is contradicting himself. He says he agrees with Tilwe that people are smart and they are not going to get divided. And now he's 1 minute. I didn't speak when you were talking. I didn't speak when you were talking. Please.
Rajan, what is your point?
He says, I agree with you that people are smart, they know where they vote. At the same time, he says, if the proportions are not united, they will go here. I am telling you, votes are not going anywhere. Votes will go where the people believe that a particular party has to be thrown out and a particular party, one party, has to be brought into power.
Okay. Ketan, very simple. You want the opposition to be united.
Yes.
Can you guys come together on a common plank?
See, that at this moment I will not be able to say, because I am very small leader in my, or a karyakarta in my party. I am working in Ponda. Such decisions will be only taken by my party central committee. But as a person, I know that in Ponda we will win as MGP only. And in future, and for a good state in Goa, I think our leaders should get together, and we need a united opposition.
Surel, no united opposition. You guys are going to, you are contesting ZP election. You will contest all 40 assembly seats. That's what you are saying.
Yes, definitely. Now, my point will be MGP and Congress both are united with BJP. And secondly, all the opposition who are Goans, those are opposing BJP, will come together and vote for Aam Aadmi Party in next election and also in ZP elections and throw out BJP, Congress and MGP alliance.
Thanks a lot. I'm completely out of time. Thanks a lot, Rajan Bab, Ketan, Surel. I'm completely out of time, Ketan.
You will come to know.
Ketan, I'm completely out of time. But only one thing, the state of the opposition, I couldn't have explained it better and projected it better than what has happened in this debate. Thanks a lot, everybody, for participating. Keep watching. Go ahead.
Marching to new heights of development under the dynamic and young leadership of Dr. Pramod Sawant. A visionary leader, a meticulous administrator, tirelessly working on the dream to take Goa ahead. Goa Ahead is brought to you by the Department of Information and Publicity, Government of Goa.